Welcome back to my channel. My name is Delta and today we're doing a device collection tour. So let's start at the bottom here. This is my iPhone 5. I got this in December of last year. It is in pretty much flawless condition apart from the few times I've had to open it, and the only thing wrong with it is the power button doesn't work, so I have to have assisted touch on the screen to lock it. This is my iPhone 6s. It has some charging problems and the battery always says it's on 8% even when it's fully charged. I think there might be some problems with the charge IC, but other than that it works fine, and it's a 64GB unit, so when it's plugged in it's pretty nice. Next up is my original iPhone 6, which I got in 2017, Christmas of 2017. This phone is pretty much all original apart from the replacement screen that I had to install after I dropped it and all the ribbon cables broken. So this thing does work. I don't think it has any data on it at the moment, but I was using it as a music player and it's done pretty nice. I've never really had any real issues with it, so I like it. It's good. Next up is the iPhone 6s that I named Crusty. When I got it, it looked very crusty because the back was almost completely scratched off. Everything works on this phone apart from the home button is sometimes intermittent, but it does sometimes work with Touch ID. This phone is 16GB, so isn't as good as this one, but it charges properly and works better, so I keep this one in here rather than this one. This is my iPhone 5s that literally has no problems apart from the no service warning here, even when I don't have a SIM card in it. It says mobile data update failed, but other than that, this thing is in completely flawless condition. It's a 16GB unit and is overall pretty nice. Here is my iPod Nano 2nd gen. It is an 8GB one and it has engravings on it. This thing does work, as do most of my iPod Nanos, but it doesn't boot at the moment because it has a bad battery, but I am in the process of getting a new one. This is my iPhone 7 that I got in December of 2020 for £50 on eBay. It did work, but then I dropped it on a bathroom floor and the screen cracked. When I took it apart, the screen wrecked itself, even though like replacement screens are just really fragile. So now the screen doesn't work, so now I've just got the logic board. The battery is somewhere. The battery is somewhere in my parts box, I believe. I might see if I can find that later. This is my Motorola Talkabout 180E. It's missing its antenna, but I do have it somewhere. I just put it away because it was quite flimsy. This does work, but I just don't have the charger for it at the moment, and it's locked to Orange, so it will never make another phone call because Orange doesn't exist in the UK anymore, I don't think. This is my Galaxy S3 that I got last year. It's a 8GB unit and has some really bad water damage on it, causing it to make noises, and you can like tap it and stuff, but it doesn't show anything anymore. This is my Galaxy S7 Edge. It does fully work, but I think it's dead at the moment, and it has some screen flickering issues, which I will at some point fix. This is my BlackBerry 8120. It is fully working as far as I know. The battery swelled up, so I had to get rid of it, but the last time I had it on, it was fully working. This is my 16GB iPhone 3GS, I believe. It might be a 3G, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3GS. So I replaced the battery on it last year, but I don't have a screen for it anymore, as it completely broke when I was taking it apart. But as far as I know, it does work, because it does show up in iTunes. This isn't really a phone, but it's like a PDA, and it's a Palm M100. It does work. I think the battery might be dead at the moment, because it takes AAAs and doesn't recharge, so yeah, that does work. I'll try and show that in a later video. This is my Nokia Windows phone that I can't exactly remember the name of at the moment. It does work, but it's in bits at the moment, so I don't even think the battery's in there at the moment because it's very light. This is some Nokia candy bar phone that I threw down the stairs a bunch of times and then tried to drown. This thing is indestructible. It does actually still work. I'm pretty surprised with it. This is my Galaxy J3 2016. My sister gave it to me when she upgraded, as this was her first phone, and this was my first iPhone at around the same time she had that. So we both got these in December 2017, and this lasted a very long time. The only issue with it was storage, as I used it for a few months and it always had storage issues. This is my Xperia M2. Unfortunately, it had an accident a few days before I upgraded to the A20e, which is this one. This was the phone I had after the M2. I've had this since 2016, but it has baseband issues, so it can't connect to cellular networks. I don't think it's blacklisted because the IMEI comes up as clean for blacklist, so I think there might just be a problem with the SIM read or the baseband. This is a Galaxy A20e that I do not have the motherboard for anymore. I took it out as this was my dad's phone and he destroyed it. It doesn't work, so I just took out the logic board and sold it. Okay, this is my dad's Galaxy S8 Plus, and I have had to switch to my iPhone 6s because my iPhone 11 ran out of storage space and I haven't had time to clean it up yet. So I just want to finish this video quickly. This thing doesn't work. It has OLED problems from when I tried to take the glass off, but even before that the touchscreen was very messed up. This is my Doogee X53 that my friend gave me, but it does work. It's fully functional. This works. It's very good. This is my iPod Nano first generation. It has a very flawless, and you can sort of see me in it. So, yeah, that. This is my iPod Nano second generation, my second one. My second out of 3, because I have 3 of them. But one of them's just a motherboard at the moment. But, so this is working. I just don't have a screen for it because I put it on this one. This is some Nokia slider phone that I sometimes play about with. The keyboard isn't on. I can't remember why. I took it off though. This is a Nokia Android Go phone that my friend gave me. It's surprisingly nice for an Android Go phone. Like, I haven't seen one of these before that's like this nice. It is cracked, but it does work. This is my dad's old Galaxy S7, and it is very, very sad. The back is literally held on with blue tack, and it doesn't power on anymore because I dropped it one last time and it just doesn't work anymore. This is my old Galaxy A20e, which has a few parts missing because I took them out to repair another one of the same type. It doesn't turn on at the moment because the battery isn't in there, but I do have the battery somewhere. This is the Galaxy Ace that I destroyed in the Galaxy Ace video. Kind of broke after I did the fan thing to it, so yeah. This is my iPod mini that I accidentally broke doing a click wheel replacement, so now I have to buy another click wheel for it, but other than that it's fine. This is my iPod Nano 4th generation, and it's the first iPod I ever owned. It does work. I don't know whether it's on. I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. This is my iPod Nano generation. The 6th generation is the little square one. I believe this one's also out of battery. Oh no, this one's got battery. This is what I recorded 2 Idiots on an Island with. This is my Galaxy S4 that doesn't turn on. It has screen issues because of water damage. This is my Nokia 3210E. It's locked to orange, so I can't use it. And even if I could use it, it doesn't work. I don't have a charger for it. This is my iPod 5th generation. It doesn't have a click wheel. The battery pins came off, so it's pretty much useless. It's just a parts pod now. This is my iPod Touch 4th generation, the less destroyed one of the two. It does work. I think it's just dead at the moment. This is my iPod Touch 2nd generation. This one does work. It was my first iPod I bought with my own money. This is the iPod Touch 4th generation shell that I wrecked in the scratch test video. This is a Doro Phone Easy 610, I believe. I used this for a few months when my iPhone 6 broke. No, this is the 6. This is another Nokia candy bar phone that I threw up the stairs, and it does actually still work. Here is the Alcatel Pixie 3 that I broke for a video. Here is an Xperia X Compact that used to belong to my mum, but now it belongs to me / my sister. This is my parts bin. It's all like iPhone 4s, iPhone 4 logic boards, iPhone 4 screens. Then probably the most complete unit here, it's just missing the logic board. I don't think there's one fully functional phone in here. Oh, this is a screen, the first thing I destroyed for YouTube. Yeah, and there's all that, that's pretty cool. That's my DS Lite that I sort of accidentally broke for a video. I didn't mean to break that. That's my Galaxy Tab S. I just can't be bothered to get it out at the moment because there's a lot of stuff on top of it. This is my custom firmware modded DSi, except I have to put a whole day to boot thing on here because I accidentally broke the SD card. And last but not least, this is my MacBook Pro 15-inch 2011 with slightly failing graphics, I believe. The fans have to be on at all times to keep it cool, but this was given to me about a year ago, and it's been a very good machine for the time I've had it. But I do plan on getting a MacBook Air soon, so this thing will not be decommissioned, but like, it'll be slightly on the back bench. Oh yeah, also, my iPhone 11, this is my main phone. It's 64 gigs and it's amazing, I love it. Apart from when it runs out of storage, you stupid thing.